Hey everybody, Free Range Nomad coming back at you. Been a while, but I got a how-to video for you. My bus has a 7.3 liter Powerstroke diesel engine. It has two batteries. One's located here underneath the hood. Alright. And you see the metal box right here. It's got the second auxiliary battery in it for the diesel. And it's got a couple connections over there where the hot lead goes up to engine compartment, and then the ground stops right there, and it feeds on over, so it gets a good ground right there to the frame. Problem I'm having is, even though I've got two batteries, both of them are new, I even put a battery charger on them. I charged them all the way up to 100%. I still getting a slow start. It just spins a like it got a dead batteries. I'm like, but they're not dead. All of my cable connections, they're clean up here and tight on this battery up here, and they're clean and tight down below, plus the contact, the ground for the cables goes up to here. I checked all that. I said, well, it's going to be in two places. It's either going to be at the starter itself, which is what I was leaning at, but there's a junction, okay? There's a junction where the battery leads come from the battery on the frame to the engine battery, all right? Let me show you that. All right, this here is the positive lead. That's all you need the junction for, really, is the positive lead. Everything else can be grounded to the frame where it needs to be. But if you'll notice, you can see down in there, it comes up from the frame. Here's your hot lead. But then it goes back down and goes to the starter. And it goes over here. And then it goes to the battery. So you got all this stuff coming together right here. A big old group. Well, I couldn't see it, but once I moved this battery, I tried to start it, and it started sparking right here. And if you look close, you can see where it's already been arcing. And I'm sure there's a bunch of other corrosion and stuff in here, so I'm gonna unwrap all of this and see what we got here. I'm gonna have to clean that up, redo it, redo some ends, I'm not sure, but this seems to be the culprit. So we're gonna take care of this and see if that was our problem. We got these three eyelets off, these three cables going to this block. Look like someone's been butchering the crap out of it way before me. And then here's the battery cable coming from underneath. Now you can see this is a pretty big son of a gun going to the starter. So everything's got to be just right if you want to get the juice to it. And like I said, this is a 98. I've never messed with it, and I don't know who did all this stuff, but I believe if I clean it up, clean these ends, clean everything up, and put it back together, we should get some juice and be able to crank it up. Here we go. So I got it back together. I hooked up. I ended up putting a new battery cable on one end, and wrapped it up really good with tape. I got everything hooked up, and now we'll see if she starts. So, as you can see, this is one of the things that could be a problem with your bus, van, diesel truck on the Ford 7.3. That's what we got in here with your dual batteries. I didn't know that that block was there till I started tracing wires and cables and stuff. So It's kind of hidden down in there. As you can see, I kind of got this one pulled up now. Keep it clear. Make sure it's clear of the fan, the alternator, and your belts and stuff. You know, if you got a zip tie or whatever, pull it away from there. And I wrapped it up really good with electrical tape, as you saw. And it runs great. Y'all stay tuned. This is a free range Nomad. And you never know what's going to happen next. See you.